Hello students, let's read the following question. Figure 7.10 shows the distance time graph of three objects A, B and C. Study the graph and answer the following questions. A. Which of the three is traveling the fastest? B. Are all three ever at the same point on the road? C. How far has C traveled when B passes A? And option D. How far has B traveled by the time it passes C? So let's start with part A. Part A says which of the three is traveling the fastest. So this can be calculated using slope. Why slope? Because the slope of distance time graph is equals to speed, and slope is directly proportional to speed. That is, more is the slope, more will be the speed. If the slope is less, then speed will be less. So we can see clearly from the graph that slope of B is the greatest here. So B is traveling the fastest. So the answer is B. This is done. So we can write here B travels the fastest. Now moving on to second, are all three ever at the same road? We can see in the graph that B and C are intersecting at this point and C and A are intersecting at this point. But at any point, all three of them are not intersecting. Since there is no common point of intersection, so they will never be at the same point on the road. So the answer is no. Now the C part is how far has C traveled when B passes A. So let's see. We can see here B passes here A at this point of time. And we can see that we have to calculate that how far has C traveled when B passes A. So we have here distance of blocks. So 7 between 0, that is the position from where B is traveling, that is origin, and at point 4 we can see on y-axis we have in total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is half, so 7 points here. And so we can calculate the scale. 1 graph unit equals how much distance? And here we can see it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this becomes, this distance is also 4 and we have 7 square. So 1 graph unit equals 4 by 7 kilometer. It was because 7 units area of graph between 0 and 4. So 1 graph unit equals 4 by 7 kilometers. Now we know, since initial point of C is 4, graph units away from origin so initial distance we will represent as D from origin equals to 4 into 4 by 7, that is 16 by 7 kilometers, and on dividing 16 by 7, we will get the as 2.28 kilometers in decimals. Now, when B passes A, the distance between origin and C is 8 kilometers. We can see here after B is passing A. So this is the distance, that is 8 kilometers. So total distance traveled by C in this time is 8 minus 16 by 7 kilometers. That is equals to 5.71 kilometers. So this question is done. So C has traveled 5.71 kilometers when B passes A. Now D. How far has B traveled by the time it passes C? Again, we will see it from the graph. So let us see here in the graph. So the question say how far has B traveled when it passes C. So B passes C at this point of time, and we have to calculate that how much B has traveled from origin till this point of intersection. So let's do the calculations for part D. So the distance B has covered is 9 graph units. So total distance would become area of one graph unit, that is 16 by 7 into 9. So the answer here becomes, sorry, this was 4 by 7, not 16 by 7. So answer here becomes 5.14 kilometers. I hope you have understood the question well. So let's see all the answers once again. So first was which was traveling the fastest. So answer is B. Are all three ever at the same point of the road? So answer is no, as no common point of intersection. How far is C traveled when B passes A? Answer is 5.71 kilometers. And how far is B traveled by the time it passes C? It is 5.14 kilometer. I hope you have understood the question well.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.